Hello and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 3, and where we left off we'd completed several encirclements against the Spanish, and we have another one up here because I've gone ahead 1 month purely because it's just turned into a pretty solid wall of me pushing forwards. Where they have stronger units we can't as easily push in, but where they have, you know, slightly weaker units, obviously it's a little bit easier to just sort of counter-attack and crush them. We're struggling in a couple of areas, so down here we're struggling, and I've actually decided to send out that additional 5 units from the mainland over because, hey, that won't hurt. And we're in the middle of producing what's left of our queue. I'm thinking by the time that this unit's come out, we'll have probably had this war well and truly dealt with. The only issue we have at the moment, as I say, is organisation. We're a little bit lacking in organisation at the moment. They've put their best units down here in the south, just to, I think, fuck with us a little bit, actually. And speaking of fucking with us, we need to move you out as well. We've got a pretty sizable amount of units for an attempted encirclement of Madrid, which is what we're about to get to in a moment, and they are counter-attacking us in a couple of spots, but nothing too terrible as it stands. In fact, we're going to counter-attack them. And yeah, that's where the majority of their good units are there. They're outside the capital. And yeah, we are breaking through quite nicely, counter-attacking where we need to, and we're about to finish that encirclement up here, which is amazing. And then once these 5 units are free, we're going to move on Burgos, Bilbao, and yeah, Valladolid. Because with those 3, Madrid and the provinces down here, then chances are we'll probably have sorted out our problems quite nicely. And speaking of which, sorting out our problems quite nicely, let's attack this single unit here. Hopefully we can crush it and deal a decisive blow on what's been a bit of a slow front around here, actually. In fact, we're going to hold off on that and let them counterattack us. If they want to. And speaking of which, our extra units have arrived. So let's attach them accordingly. Good, good. And we can send you straight there. Yeah, there's nothing but plains to endure in this direction. So let's take all of our motorized units and send them this way, and then hopefully they will be the catalyst to break through against some quite stubborn resistance in the south, actually. Rather frustratingly stubborn. I did think that they were on their last legs, but they've found some heart left in them, the mighty Spanish. And let's move you north with the HQ, actually. Because we might as well try and completely surround like we're doing. Yeah, we can spearhead with you two and then leave you behind and do support attack. And speaking of which, here we go. We are neatly moving on up now. We have actually got some decent defenders up here, but nothing that we can't deal with. Yeah, any infantry we're going to send north, like so. And we'll send any faster units, I think, around like this and start the surround of Madrid. There's a pretty neat looking little way of doing this. There's some quite strong defensive provinces actually around Madrid, to be fair. Do we want to divide up our forces particularly? We're going to hold off on there while we decide what we want to do. And hopefully we can reinforce in time with Forgiers and Arnaldo. Yeah, we're going to... I am so sorry. I know I have some viewers that are Spanish slash... well, I'm not going to say you're Spanish. You know, we have some Catalonian viewers. So I apologise for the Catalonian contingent on my pronunciation of Spanish. I've never studied a Latin language, I don't think, or a Latin-based language like Spanish. I did do a bit of French, sorry, but it's definitely not my my area of expertise. Right, 1940, we're going to take you off, and yeah, Grand Battle and things. We don't want to be doing you. Yeah, let's get these techs going, and keep that officer ratio pumping up. It did improve a little bit, but not massively. And our upgrade queue is coming along very nicely. And yeah, we have got a partisan unit in our rear lines, which is annoying. And we did finally break the resistance here, which is good. Air intercept, please. We're not having strategic bombers trying to ruin our fun. And I think just, yeah, straight attack down the middle wouldn't go amiss, would it? Oh, and there's open country in front of us. Go, go, go! Move! Move into it. Get there by the 15th, that'd be great. And yeah, we can still carry on our onwards march. Past the plains of Madrid. And there's only one mountain province now. This is where the mountain chain gets a lot easier to deal with. Oh, and there's the theatre command for the Spanish. We're outrunning their lines of communication now. This looks positive, doesn't it? I must say. All of us moving up in sequence here. And moving up towards Bilbao, which is good. We can encircle it. And also take Santander at the same time. UK banking institute, well, Spanish banking institution, but used to actually own Abbey National, Santander. I'm not sure why that's relevant to anything we're talking about, but the thought appeared in my mind. That partisan unit is gonna eat it. Germany enforced conquer on Denmark. Germany is going all in. If we can take Spain before Germany, that would be kind of useful. And there we go. We've just finished up that little partisan uprising. And cleaned up down here as well, which is good. And yeah, their counterattack hasn't worked out. Counterattacking into mountains is never a particularly positive idea, I must say. Hey now, what do you think you're doing? We're not having that. No, no. We have got some more armour that we could move up towards the base of this particular encirclement. What's the quicker unit? You're the quicker unit. Let's carry you forwards whilst we send our fastest units on a one-way hell ride. let's leave you behind. And then we can complete, as I say, the encirclement of probably the most important province, Madrid, or city, sorry, Madrid. We don't want to attack Madrid itself, though, unless we have overwhelming numbers. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. And we might as well use you to do a support attack as well. And we're about to push in there, which is nice. And Burgos hopefully has a very nice airfield. That would be good. And as you can see, our leadership and things are increasing exponentially. And as is our reliance on our upgrade queue, which is coming down very nicely as well. And hopefully all of our generals and things have all enjoyed their excursion to Spain. And by enjoyed, I mean leveled up a lot. All of our mountains and infantry and things are all ready, and our tank units are moving up very nicely as well. And you're about to lose that battle. We're going to let them recover a little bit more. And we're being held in place by a single infantry unit. I wonder if we can counterattack them a little bit. And, oh, they're fleeing. They're running the hell out of dodge. Now, we're going to want to attack into the hills, I reckon. Because attacking the hills will have less of a modifier penalty. And the hammer blow is coming down on them very nicely. Let's yeah, take you all around. And we might as well take on that single partisan unit before they reinforce it. It's amazing how well they're holding up actually with that single unit. Must be one of their better ones. Yeah, 1,188% defense modifier. I mean, are you kidding? That is unbelievable. Right, nothing but HQs that we're melting away. And winter time is coming to an end. And our production queue is just getting better and better. Ooh, another partisan uprising, which is disappointing. Let's handle that. And I'm hoping that we can move up along these lines as well. Ooh. And we've beaten this back. Let's take you two that way. And then we'll take you and you that way. And then everyone else can just slam into that partisan unit. Lots of partisans everywhere. Something like that, I think. And then we can counterattack into the plains region. So let's take you and have you go that way, and then let's have you guys all counterattack now. And we can support with our mountain and infantry units there. And there we go, another victory. That did it. Those 5 units that we were talking about have definitely had their magic. And hopefully we can overtake and take out some more units from the Madrid area. And there we go! Madrid has been handled now and encircled. So, now that that's occurred... and we're now in a pretty good position as a result of it. Another motorized unit. We do seem to have a thing for motorized units. And yeah, let's get the broadcasting level up. Let's get the 1940 techs all nice up and running. Excuse me. That was not acceptable. Wow, that partisan unit is actually holding up quite well. Oh, it's got a garrison in it. That'll be why. There's always a reason why those partisan units handle themselves better in combat in some situations. Right, let's move the militia and things north. Ooh, and our tanks are free. Okay, let's send you that way, and you that way. We'll immediately counterattack. Well, in fact, you know what? All of you should probably go north. While the rest of you head that way. We're definitely having an impact. And let's see if we can't break over the river now. So, we want the majority of our units to actually go over the river, don't we? And then the same thing with you. Let's take everyone with the stronger amounts of units and get you all to head on over. Once we take these two provinces, we'll have separated Madrid from the rest of their reinforcements slightly further north. Infantry de Madrid, or Madrid, sorry. And I imagine they held out so well due to the presence of mountains here. And surrounding Bilbao. Now in line with Valladolid. And another 7 leadership. Things are going our way. Now, will they take peace at this point? Yes, they would. So, we don't want peace, but I'm just saying, they would take it now, which says a lot about their current predicament. Right, let's send our military police and things all around. They're going to form the... Ooh. Well, would you look at that? Malaga didn't even give up a fight, which means we're going to move straight into the open country towards all of these victory provinces. Try and get over the river and things. Because there doesn't look like there's that much left. Relatively well played. But I gotta give Spain credit. They put up much more of a fight than I originally thought they would. But I think we are in the closing stages now of their tenure. Even the music's like gone our way. I'm definitely giving some thought to doing a Republican Spain playthrough at some point. So impressed have I been with Republican Spain on this Let's Play. Because they've been very useful, I must say. reinforce a little bit. We can push through with these military police. They actually do the job, these units, compared to what they could be like. And there we go. We've surrounded the capital. What are we dealing with inside? 4 units? Okay. That's actually pretty easy going. They are starting to destabilize a little bit. Okay. So, HE ammunition, 1941. That's all good. Direct fire, fine. Let's get the supply ones. And industrial production and efficiency. And when can I get the next level of... No, infantry support tank. Not yet is the answer to that question. I can see there is a small counterattack ongoing here, but nothing to concern myself with. And all of our infantry are in position. Let's take that many that way, and yeah, we'll go a 3-2 split. With actually one of you remaining behind just on a support attack mission. Medium popularity. And we will keep them in their units. And Japan has beaten back nationalist China, which is kind of interesting because they did lose Nanjing, and I thought that that would actually probably be the end of them, but they've actually done a pretty good job, haven't they? And yeah, let's keep those upgrades nice and flowing on through. And they are attempting counterattacks, but now that we've surrounded Madrid itself as an entity, you know, their days are numbered. Up to 63.1. And that's without us even taking Seville yet. And one of our motorized units is being used for that. Let's actually divert the light tank unit that way as well. Yeah, we'll form another corps, we might as well. 620 manpower actually. Reinforcement wise, suddenly reinforcements have shot through the roof for some reason. And Cadets isn't empty. I thought for a second it would be, but it's only a militia unit. That'll be a relatively easy one to smash on through. What provinces are we waiting on? We're waiting on that one, Bilbao, and Madrid itself. So we should get this done, as I say, in March time, which is good. And are we ready to commit forces? I think we probably are. Let's take our strongest units and surround and attack them, and then we can use you to finish up the units in the pocket. So mainly HQs and some very weakened divisions. We can support attack here, support attack here, support attack here, support attack here, and support attack here. Let's provide as much encirclement bonus as we can. And Madrid looks like it's going our way without the use of any Fortress Buster divisions, which is good. And then I can begin the grand rework, because we will definitely need to have a look at our leaders, our OBE, and our organisation, etc. at some point. Okay, and with that we can immediately move north And cross the river. And we're definitely going to need Valladolid, so we need to move up quite quickly. Let's move like this, and then we can send 4 units into Bilbao. And we've won the Battle of Madrid already. Okay. Well, we will let the infantry move up, and we will commit you guys. Because the infantry can do that job. And Madrid will be quite the capture. There is a couple of decent units in here under Voronov, but should be easy to handle. And we can take you two and get you to reinforce. And now that we've taken Bilbao out of the equation, as well as a pretty large encirclement just outside of Madrid, what of our sort of immediate objectives do we need left? So literally Seville and Bilbao and Valladolid. Although, to be fair, we may not even need it. Let's take Bilbao. Come on. And then see how we're looking. At 95.9. And then with Seville and Alamot, is that? We may not even need that. But, you know what, we'll go for it anyway. Let's counterattack with our divisions here. Take 4 of you that way, 1 of you that way. Something like that. Oh, it feels good to finish off these Spanish troops after all the hassle they've given us. Very cathartic, isn't it? You know? It's nice to watch them finally buckle under the pressure. Yeah, we're fording the river over here. There's a decent enough looking division or something over here that's counterattacking us, because they are doing a little bit of damage. We can decide what to do in a second. We might as well concentrate on defense for a moment while we take Seville out of the equation. And move over the river against some pretty crappy militia units. Hopefully this has got all of our units a little bit of experience. Which we definitely won't say no to. Right, let's send our motorised corps. Everyone's going to go up north towards Valladolid and make sure that that battle gets finished off. Madrid itself was an easy enough one, and France have definitely got a fair amount to be worried about. They haven't declared war on us yet, which is interesting. And we are just waiting to break through there as well. Although we've got some free divisions over here, we might as well send them south. Like so. Oh, and another one of our units has come out. Right, mountain unit training. That must be at, yep, 37. We are going to let that one go. 40, 41, 41, 42. Yeah, let's get both of those. And the encryption machine, and keep that leadership coming on in. Wasting some more in production, and I can start to think about switching it over to planes soon. Once our upgrades get below 100, then I'll be happy to switch it over. And there we go. So Vlaladod is just going to come over to our side. And rather frustratingly, the counterattacks over here are working, which is annoying. Very annoying. But we've got more units on the way in case we do need to keep this going. I just want this war to end now. I've had enough of it. Right, and then once we've got that one, let's have a look. Yeah, 98.4. So Seville will definitely do the job once we take it. And yeah, we'll put the unit in the production queue, because we don't have much of a production queue left. And yeah, actually we're going to put them in a time order. Although apparently you're going to get out before the other one. And yep, another motorized unit. I'm going to have a good time moving all of our units about, it must be said. And reorganising it. It's going to be fun. I do like a good reorganisation. Let's reach Portugal. If we can do that, that would be quite nice. Really, really, really want to take out Seville, please. Oh, I could be using my Air Force. Duh. Because we've got some more air bases, haven't we? Oh, that's actually a decent air base out of cadets. And by doing this, we're going to be able to nicely keep our units in East Africa supplied, because we're going to have some Atlantic ports. So there's another reason to do it. Are you kidding me? Well, I mean, if it's going to come to it, I will happily send every single one of our units in this direction to absolutely massacre you. There we go. We've consolidated quite nicely up here. Militia won't hold up to us. Right, divisional command structure. And, yeah, 39, we'll let that go. And we've just won the Battle of Seville. So, it's taking you a little while to get in, but I don't think it will be the 20th, or the 27th, sorry. You're moving a lot quicker than that. And with this, we should see the end of the Spanish War. Ooh. So, 100%. I'm going to save it now. You just got to last literally a couple of days without anything crazy happening. A few hours. Look at that green! Oh, it's beautiful. So, victory, my friends. Victory. Turns out 1939 was the year to start the war, not 1938, and would you look at that. Now, if that isn't the single most beautiful thing you've ever seen before in your life, then I don't really know what is. That was brilliant. Oh, and we've got a little opening to move towards France in North Africa. Beautiful. Oh, very nice. Look at this. This is what we like, don't we? We like. I am a fan of having some more territory in the Atlantic. Oh, look at that. Some Atlantic situation for our boys. Africa is looking like a meaty target, isn't it? So now that we've got that out of the way, that war, that is. Let's keep bunging our production up a little bit. And we can do military academy. Okay. Did we not have a military academy before? Let's have a little look at our claims. Oh, maybe we didn't have one. Well, we've got a lot of like little extras now out of this. So some like hospitals that will repair, training base, lots of stuff that'll impact us. Let's just wait one day. We can stop our units moving for starters, and then we can start thinking about how we want to garrison all of our new possessions. How neat and tidy. Let's bring you up, and let's bring that single unit as well. We might as well get everyone into their core level commands, and then we can take a look at how we're how well structured we are or we're not. And I can finish sending our units about. We have now an extremely experienced army, it must be said. Alright, so neutrality, light bomber, and we want to align ourselves to Germany now. They're already trying to get us in. Yeah, and we're heading back their way, so that's good. The moment that they ask us to join them, we're going to definitely do that. And I think we should immediately think about... Well, we don't necessarily want to declare war on France immediately, do we? I mean, now that we've got some Atlantic ports and things, I think it might be better just to take our time, reorganise, and then see where we're at army-wise. Mobilise in peacetime. Yeah, we can demobilise. And do we have any other people that we can put in charge of things? We're going to want to keep the administrative genius on there. No one good, really. I do like the supply throughput. And the convoy the convoy raiding efficiency might be worth it at some point. And then we can have a look at how we're looking now. So now we have 308 industrial capacity. So very improved on where we were at. We're going to want to move the majority of our mountain units and our infantry and things towards Yugoslavia to overwhelm them when the time comes. They're going to be the next target of our expansion. We will aim for Turkey, I think, in 1942. But I'm definitely going to want Yugoslavia, and I'm going to want Greece. And I'm not afraid to jump the gun to get them as well. There we go. And we can finally finish up that upgrade queue. And build up our officer ratio. Yeah, let's just get our HQs into position before we do anything further. And Graziani finished as a level 5 commander with 41.5 experience. Hey, not bad. Now, I believe... Where's the greatest commander in the Italian army? I'm definitely going to do a complete reorganization of our armed forces after this. That's for certain. Because there's going to be certain units we're going to want to face off against the British, and certain units that we're going to want elsewhere. I'm just looking for Meze to see at what level he finished. I'm hoping that he finished at like level, you know, a really high level. And I can't see him anywhere. Let's just put time forward and wait for our HQs to move up. This really has been a slog. But we do have ourselves some really good commanders now. There he is. Level 6. Okay, he stayed at level 6. But that's a lot of traits. That is a lot of traits. Okay, so as a level 6, he's nearly level 7. He's not far away. Right, let's pull everyone together. So, the first corps, let's pull you back. The, I'm not sure, is that the 9th? The Corpo Alpina. The, military police corps, let's bring them together. They're going to form the garrison for our newest conquest. Let's bring you over as well. Transport. We've got a lot of infantry. A lot. And we didn't lose any units. So, overall, things will be looking pretty good. And you're just linked directly, are you? Okay. Right. And then if we get everyone moving, you can just go back to the 6th Army HQ. And yeah, you're being transported. Now, we don't want war with the British, and I was planning on possibly taking Portugal, but then when I looked at Portugal, I realised that the majority of their victory provinces aren't actually in Portugal. They're places where it would be quite hard for us to get to them. But the thing is, we do have a jumping off point from Bata now, but I still think they'd be a little bit too far away for our auxiliary ships to actually handle. Although the long range ones might do it. Eyeing up my next conquest already. Thinking Portugal, maybe. don't have any of it. Oh no, they do have one. We need to count all of their victory provinces because... Is Macau one? Yeah, it is. So they got 1, 2, 7, 8. Yeah, they do have the Azores. 9, 10. So they got 13. That's an awkward number. And what's their national unity? 90%. So we'd have to take 10 regions-ish. Maybe 11. So we could maybe do without Macau and the other one down there, but we would definitely need to take the overseas territories elsewhere. Okay. And that's if they don't... Ah, there is this one as well. At Cape Verde. Which probably would be within striking distance. Yeah, just about. Okay, I'm thinking there's a, you know, the brain is going. We probably can do it. Okay, maybe Portugal would be the next best thing. What we're going to do is we're going to do the reorganisation. I'm not, you know, I'm just going to let France have their fun with, you know, with Germany. I'm not going to get too involved with that. And we're going to have all of you return to your relevant positions. And 1 million men were used in this battle just under. And it's probably actually more than that when you when they're all at full strength. It's probably about 1 million in total. Okay. And we are bringing down that production queue. It's happening. Oh, what are you linked to? Ah, you shouldn't have actually gone. Ah, okay. Well, we'll put you in Alicante because I'll remember to move you back. And then we can start to garrison all of our new possessions with all of these extra random units that we've managed to pick up. In fact, let's disconnect the railway artillery in preparation for that from any of these gentlemen. We don't want railway artillery going abroad. And I can start thinking about where I want to put our submarines and things. Yeah, we need a major reorg, major surgery. Because we also got a load of units down in North Africa as well. Some more tanks. So, oh yeah, I did want to create this. That's a decent enough unit. It needs a HQ, and so do you. You need HQs as well. But with a little bit of extra work, you can be something quite special. And we do have some upgrades that we want to do to the cav as well. And speaking of which, got 2 there. Want to build some infantry tanks and things here. Motorized, etc. for the cavalry. Okay, let's get to the end of the month, and then I think I'm going to call it an episode. Oh, it's a beautiful green, isn't it? We've got nice dominance now over a lot of sort of different parts of the Mediterranean, and all very ahead of time. Question is, what's next now? Well, the first thing we need to do, as I say, is reorganize. So what we're going to do is we're going to take all of our transport ships and bring our boys home. The Navy can finally sail the Mediterranean without fear of being bombed to bits. So that's at least good. And let's base them in Barcelona, I think. Let's send everyone that way. And then maybe we can join the war in 1941. And another unit, I think that is, that we've just had come out. Yeah, another motorized unit. Although, strange that it's binary. Are they both small? Ah, they are both small. That'll be why. Okay, well, we'll let that go. Normally I don't like that sort of setup, but for this purpose, I think it would be okay. And how are you all looking now? All nice and neat. Right, let's bring you two together. You're, yeah, part of the 6th. Let's bring the 6th all together. The 8th Army, yep, we'll bring you all together. The 4th Army will bring you all together. Yep, you're all moving. And yep, just the 2nd Army now. You're only at max. Lots of these commanders seem to max out their level quite early, don't they? They'll make good core commanders, but they won't make very good commanders above that level. Right, 42, 42. Twin engine, yep. And we're very ahead of the curve on this, which is nice to see. We can immediately start doing some of those techs again. Yeah, let's get everyone sorted. Apart from you, and in fact, have we got, yeah, you're ready. Let's move you to Alicante, and then you can immediately take them back to Palermo, and then we'll know exactly what we're dealing with. In fact, what we might start doing is we're going to immediately start on these guys. So who's probably the weakest? So this group here. We just want you to become a battalion, and I'll happily make you a light armor battalion as well. Let's move you that way. Then, yeah, you will make you a. Again, would it be better to do it to like this, for example? Armored car, truck. Yeah, let's make you that. And then make you a battalion as well. And yeah, you're quite cheap to do, so that's good. And we've got another 37 IC or so to play with. Let's make you a motorized. We'll make you a motorized. Yep. And the same thing with you. We'll make you a motorized infantry battalion, and the same thing with the light armor. You guys need to be a light armor battalion and a motorized. And then finally, we want you to be a motorized infantry as well. So yeah, we'll have a pretty large motorized army, to be fair. And we've still got 66 on improvements. Hey, let's do it. Let's. They'll go pretty quickly out of that production queue. The Italian people are coming home. Battleship crew training. 41, why not? Okay, so Italian people are coming home. 1939 saw over 7,000 Italians coming back to Italy from foreign countries that they had emigrated. Of those, 4,749 came from continental France and Corsica. 1,340 from Tunisia. And that takes us over 700 manpower, which is quite nice. And let's bring you guys back to Palermo. And then once we've done that and all of our units have returned to their correct spots, end wartime measures, lose a little bit of descent, very nice. And finish up our lovely upgrades that we've been waiting on. We've got 3 whole extra units there. Let's, oh no, garrison? Just remove. Or, actually, we could upgrade you. What do you want to be? Let's make you a motorized infantry. Stuff it. There we go. And then what we can do is we can chuck in some extras. Where's the other HQs that we've received? Ah, yeah, one up here. Ooh, you're a ready-made unit, nearly. Ooh, a little bit of tweaking, and we've got some extra units out, which is quite nice. Just need to decide what we want to do with the heavy artillery, really. Actually, as well. Forgot about that. And yeah, our battleships and things are ready. The only thing that we are lacking is a lot of destroyers. Let's take you apart. And then what we can do is we can just attach you straight through on here into the relevant groups. Yeah, and I'd forgotten that the 4th Army was a bit of a weird hodgepodge army of lots of different things, but hey, with pretty strong commanders. Now, I doubt we've got many commanders that are as good as some of the others, but hey, we can live in hope. And let's have all of you move up like this, and then we can start moving out of Spain. Apart from... Now, which is the 8th Army and the 4th Army? Where's the Army of Crap? Ah. Yes, it's probably you. Okay, so, yeah, we're going to detach you and send you, like, back towards Madrid. You're a good group, you're a fine one. You're fine, but we'll detach that one and that one. And then we'll send you towards Valencia. All of your units can go towards Valencia. And we're going to detach you. And all of you can go north towards the coastline. And then we'll need to decide what we want to keep in this area and what we don't. And we're going to let our production queue just finish off. 1940 is not that far away. And then I'm going to do a reorganization, I think, off camera. But I think we're also going to do a little video where we talk about the order of battle system and how it works. And I think this might be a very good opportunity as Italy to sort of demonstrate how exactly the order of battle system actually plays into the game. If Germany hurries up and gets us in the Axis now, which you've got to think shouldn't take too long. Yeah, 28.7, so not that far away from them now. But yeah, I'm going to call it an episode here. Oh, and we get our tattered survivors. Very nice. A little bit of a boost. But yeah, hopefully we've got some units that are pretty good quality. I'm not talking about CV35s. I say we've got good quality and then I look at our stuff and I'm like, oh god, it's like a nightmare. But thank you very much for watching. I look forward to seeing the next episode of the Italy campaign, and it'll probably be a couple of months after this, once I've had a chance to reorganise our troops, reorganise our generals, and then we'll take a little look at how the Italian army is looking after the Spanish War. So thanks again. Bye-bye.